Facebook has been in the news repeatedly for censoring users. I'm not going to go through the history of Facebook censorship. You can look that up on Google or here on YouTube. I'm just going to add yet another example of what Facebook does. Earlier today, I got a YouTube message threatening to sodomize me and my mother. I responded to the message, took a screenshot, and posted the screenshot on Facebook with a warning that the threat contained graphic language. Just so you know what was said, here's the screenshot. And since we're all in the mood for censorship, I'm going to censor some words as I'm reading, but I'll leave them on the screen so you know what's being censored. From Adil Abba, we have: censored, you censored, and yes, your mom is a good censored. Sucker, you censored, censored. If you were in front of me, I would censored, you and your mom censored. And now for my epic reply. Hi Adil, speaking of mothers, yours must be so proud that she's raised such a bright light for Islam. Of course, some people reading this comment may think that I'm being sarcastic, but you and I both know that your language is exactly what we should expect from such a devout follower of Muhammad. After all, Muhammad declared, "If anyone proudly asserts his descent in the manner of the pre-Islamic people, tell him to bite his father's penis, and do not use a euphemism." Mishkat al-Masabi. Likewise, Abu Bakr, Muhammad's closest companion and the first of the rightly guided caliphs, once told a pagan, "Go suck the clitoris of a lot." History of al-Tabari. It's good to see that you're trying to be consistent by truly emulating your prophet, instead of emulating the Walt Disney version of Muhammad so familiar to Westerners. Since I respect your attempt to follow your worldview wherever it leads, I also respect you enough to tell you that you're following the most obvious false prophet in history. Here are 50 reasons Muhammad was not a prophet in under 5 minutes. Surely you can take 5 minutes out of your busy schedule of threatening to sodomize people's mothers to learn some more facts about your false prophet. And there's the video link. So that was the conversation I posted, and Facebook removed the post. I got a message saying, "We removed the post below because it doesn't follow Facebook community standards." I looked at Facebook's community standards. The only guideline I could find that's at all relevant to my post is this: we remove content that threatens or promotes sexual violence or exploitation. Apparently, Facebook means that in a very broad sense. They don't just mean if someone threatens sexual violence, we're going to remove his threat. They mean if you point out that someone has threatened sexual violence, we're going to stop you from pointing it out. And that's disturbing. Normally, if someone is threatening physical abuse on the internet, you want to draw attention to the threat. You want to expose the threat. You want your friends to know about the threat. But Facebook's policy doesn't allow that. The policy now is, if someone threatens to sodomize you and your mother, just keep your mouth shut about it. If you see something, say nothing. Perhaps Mark Zuckerberg should change the name of his site to Fascist Book.